Hi. So, you all had some questions about how I exactly put everything together. So I just wanted to make another video and show you the exact tools that I used. I know a lot of people are selling the DIY buckets, and if you have a request for me to make one for you, that is fine. I'll put some information below so that you can contact me and we can figure that out. But also, I think that, offering my knowledge, because I'm new to this, but I believe that if you offer help to other people, it'll come back to you full circle. So first, this drill with the, I don't know a technical term for it, but it has the twisted knob so that you can adjust the size bit that will fit in it. And you need this because you may have different size bits for this. So this is the hole saw arbor, and it's gonna go inside of here, and it's about where is it? Oh, 3/8, the 3/8 bit. So I needed this to be adjustable because a lot of drills, I know the one I bought originally, I believe it was like 1/8, so this wouldn't fit in it. So having an adjustable one, you won't have to worry about that, and you can use it with many different pieces. So the first time I tried to do this, I didn't know how to correctly put this in my hole saw, so that was a journey. But I'm going to show you this hole saw, 5-inch hole saw, because the PVC that I used was 4 inches. But if you include the extra, material on the outside, then it equaled up to 5 inches wide. So this fit perfectly with the PVC that I bought, which was a PVC coupling. Fit perfectly. It was a nice tight fit, and as soon as I put it in, it was only little spots that I could see where air would come through, and I was able to seal that with hot glue. So I used this hole saw, and I'm gonna take it out and actually put this piece together because, like a lot of people, they don't use tools every day like myself. So I was like kind of lost in how to put this together until after the fact. So we have the screw piece right here, and then these two pieces that go in here. What happens is this piece can pull, I think it's already down. Yeah, okay. It comes in the package like this. This piece pulls down. You twist this on, and then when it aligns, come on, there we go. I'm gonna twist that on so that when it aligns to the hole, push it up, and it fits in there snugly. Then you can place it in the drill. Tighten the drill, nice and tight, so it won't come off, and you have your hole saw ready to go. This piece comes out just a little bit so that when you start to saw and go down, this will make basically a secured spot so it won't be moving everywhere. Now when you drill with this, don't press down hard on it because it won't move. It'll just be stuck in. So you want to kind of have a light pressure so that it'll like lightly spin and slowly scrape away, and then you'll get your hole. Now the other piece that I had is this. This I used to make the hole for my check valve. Now I use a plastic check valve, so depending on your check valve will depend on what size hole saw you want to get for that. But if you have a different type of tool that'll make a hole the perfect size for it, feel free to do that. But I used the hole saw because it was a perfect circle and I wanted it perfect. So that's what I used for that. I also showed this in my last video and I couldn't remember the name of it, but an Exacto knife is what I used to carve some of the plastic off of my check valve to make it fit perfectly. So I'm going to unscrew this really quickly. And set this to the side, out of the way, so that I can pull my lid over here. This is my old lid that was really raggedy. Had to tape up a lot of the holes because I couldn't figure out how to work the hole saw correctly the first time. And this was the thinner plexiglass that was too floppy. Okay, so this is my plexiglass and my PVC coupling. Now, like I said in the other video, I wouldn't put it this far down. I would just put it to where it's just in there and hot glue it around or seal it. I also have some sealant that I used on the first original one. And this said, it suggested to leave it for at least 2 hours. I didn't want to use epoxy or anything. I just had a baby and I didn't want anything that was too toxic and smell. While I could smell this, I don't feel like it would be as strong as epoxy because a lot of people say you need to be in a ventilated area and my baby won't be in this room, so it was fine. The smell was in here and everything was cool. I just didn't want anything too strong. But aside from that, had the coupling on the plexiglass that is thicker so that it won't flop like the other plexiglass over there, and the hot glue edges pieces that I placed to be able to secure the balloon so that it won't flop off. Now I will answer one more question that was asked. Somebody asked me, how do I get the balloon on, because they can't figure out how to get the balloon on. So we'll see if I can do this for you in this video. I have a hard time getting it on as well. It just takes practice, stretching, and just having the patience to put it up there. I don't have a perfected way of how I do it. Probably won't be able to get it on right immediately, but I'm gonna try to show how I do it and hopefully it works out. I just, you know, stretch it. I turn it inside out and stretch it because I'm gonna clean it from that way, because that's the side that ends up being the most powdery, or feels the most powdery anyway. Just stretch. Sorry, I'm out of the camera. I'm just trying to stretch it good. Pulling and tugging. Now I have used my air blower, which I have one of these from Amazon that I bought a while ago for my, well, not that long ago, the end of last year, the end of 2020, October, for my baby shower, where I made a balloon arch. So that's how I acquired that. But sometimes I use that to blow up the neck. I just hold it right here and let it blow up and stretch some that way also. You don't have to, but if it gets too tough, I just say, I'm gonna try to stretch it a little more and see what happens. All right. Now, I have my little hot glue pieces that I'm gonna try to use notches to attach the balloon to stop it from popping off. So hopefully, let me stand up because I can't see. Put it on, under that one, under that one, under that one, and then I just try to pull it over. Don't fall off. Under that notch, under that notch, and under that notch. There we go. And it is some hard work. But but then I just try to pull any extra balloon up over to get the balloon kind of even, because it's too far over here, it looks like. So I probably got a lot of extra somewhere. Like right here. Yeah, it's a lot of balloon right there. So just gonna try to, yeah, and pull it away some. Got some left. Now let's see if it's some over here. Yep. And really, you just gotta not be afraid of the balloon, because I was nervous when I first started doing it. So there we go. And then once I pull the vacuum on, pull it on down. So I hope that helped. I hope that view was okay. And that's how I get it on. It just takes practice and patience. But if you have any other questions, like I said, I'm new, but as I learn, I don't mind sharing the information that I learn as I go. Some people don't like to give out information of how they do certain things. That's their prerogative. But as I said in another video, I believe that sharing the knowledge that I have and trying to help others, it'll come back to me. So thanks, and let me know if you have any other questions. Again, if you would like for me to make you a DIY bucket, then I'll put some information below to where you can contact me, and then we can figure that out. But besides that, I hope you all have an amazing day, night, or whenever you're watching this video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you want, and I'll be back with any other requests.